On this week's edition of Random Player of the Week, we have someone I expect many people nowadays to know. Khris Davis with a K. Christopher Khrush Adrian Davis was drafted by the Milwaukee Brewers in the 7th round of the 2009 MLB Draft. He debuted on April 1st, 2013, and played until he was 33 years old in 2021. Never regarded as a top prospect, Davis played with the Milwaukee Brewers, Oakland Athletics, and the Texas Rangers. After a very solid third year in Milwaukee, a 27-year-old Davis was traded to Oakland for a couple of prospects. Oakland is where Davis would be known for. After 5 seasons in Oakland, the club would trade Davis in the 2021 offseason to Texas with Jonah Heim for Elvis Andrus. Davis was not very good and ended up being released by the Rangers, signed a minor league deal with Oakland, and retired at the end of the season. Davis's best season came in Oakland in 2018. Davis hit .247, which you will see is sort of a theme, with an .874 OPS, 2.8 WAR, and led the American League with 48 home runs. Weirdly enough, Khris Davis was never an All-Star, although he did place 8th in MVP voting that year. During his career, Davis was known as a power guy, someone who, although isn't very big, he could hit tanks. The problem was that Davis wasn't a very good defender, nor was he a good base runner either. He was primarily power. Which is funny to say because the feat that he achieved that I believe is most impressive is that each year from 2015 to 2018, Khris Davis hit exactly .247. The fact his average was the same each of those 4 years is just extremely cool, although it wasn't an extremely good average. All in all, Khrush had a very solid career, a 10.8 WAR, 820 hits, 221 home runs, an 805 OPS, and a 117 career OPS plus. That's nothing to scoff at. Nowhere near a Hall of Famer, but forever will be in the Random Player of the Week Hall of Fame. Thank you, Khris Davis, as the 20,332nd ever MLB player and 7th Random Player of the Week. You were a bright spot for the recent fans of Oakland and loved by many in baseball. I hope retirement is treating you well. Thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, and I will see you on the next Random Player of the Week. Have a good day.